Hello, my friend. Welcome back. Today, I want to talk about something very quiet, but very powerful. Something that many English learners experience, but rarely talk about. Your English feels natural when you are alone, when you think in English, when you speak to yourself, when you listen quietly. But the moment other people are around, something changes. Your voice feels different. Your English feels smaller, less free, less natural. And you may wonder, why does my English change around other people? Why can I speak better alone? Why does English feel harder when someone is listening? Today, I want to explore this with you, calmly, not to judge it, not to fix it quickly, but to understand it. Let's slow down first. Take a breath. Let your shoulders relax. Let your body feel safe. Good. Now listen carefully. English does not only live in your mind, it lives in your nervous system. And your nervous system behaves differently when you are alone and when you are with others. When you are alone, there is no social risk. No one is evaluating you. No one is waiting for a perfect answer. No one is forming an opinion. Your system is relaxed. Relaxation allows language to flow. Now let's talk about what happens around other people. The moment another person is present, your brain changes its focus. It starts scanning. Am I being understood? Do I sound strange? What do they think of me? These questions are not conscious decisions. They are automatic. This is social awareness. Social awareness is useful, but it adds pressure. Pressure changes how language moves. Now let's slow this down even more. Your English does not become worse around people. Your attention shifts. Instead of focusing on meaning, you start focusing on yourself. Self-focus interrupts flow. Flow needs outward attention. Now let's talk about identity. When you speak your native language, you feel like yourself. When you speak English, you may feel like a version of yourself that is still forming. That can feel vulnerable. Vulnerability creates tension. Tension changes your voice. This is not weakness. This is humanity. Now let's talk about performance. Around other people, speaking English can feel like performing. Performance means being watched, being evaluated, being compared. Language does not like performance. Language prefers connection. Now let's talk about connection. When you speak to connect, your English feels warmer. When you speak to perform, your English feels tighter. Many learners don't realize they switch into performance mode automatically. Now let's talk about silence again. When you are alone, silence is comfortable. When you are with others, silence feels loud. This makes you rush. Rushing increases mistakes. Mistakes increase self-focus. The cycle continues. Now let's pause. Take a slow breath out. Notice how calm returns clarity. Now let's talk about safety again. Your English flows best when your nervous system feels safe. Safety does not mean confidence. It means permission. Permission to pause. Permission to be simple. Permission to be human. Now let's talk about simple speech. Simple English is not childish. It is social. Native speakers use simple English constantly to stay connected. Complex language is not required for presence. Now let's talk about small responses again. Around people, small responses are powerful. They keep you involved without overwhelming your system. For example, yeah, I see. That makes sense. Let me think. These responses reduce performance pressure. Reduced pressure brings naturalness back. Now let's talk about shadowing again. Shadowing helps because it trains your system to speak without self-monitoring. You follow sound. You don't watch yourself. This experience teaches your nervous system that speaking English is safe. Over time, this safety transfers to real conversations. Now let's talk about time. This shift does not happen overnight, but it does happen. One day, you notice that being around people doesn't change your English as much. Your voice stays steadier. Your thoughts move more freely. That is not confidence training. That is nervous system adaptation. Now let's talk about comparison again. Do not compare how you speak alone to how you speak around others. Compare how you feel around others today versus before. Less tension is progress. Now let's slow down again. Take a breath. Feel how calm allows English to feel natural again. Calm is not weakness. Calm is control. Now let's anchor this gently. Say silently, "My English is natural when I feel safe. Other people don't take my English away. I can stay present." Again, I can stay present. Good. Now let's close softly. If your English feels natural alone but changes around other people, you are not failing. You are learning how to bring your inner English into the social world. That takes time. That takes gentleness. Keep listening. Keep speaking simply. Keep staying present. Your English will follow. Thank you for being here today. Tomorrow, we can explore how to stay calm when someone is listening or how to speak without performing. I'll see you again inside the Shadowing English room.